In my whole life, I didn't know anything about indictments, and now I've been indicted like 4 times, and all by the radical left, and it's in coordination, absolutely in coordination with the Justice Department.
Former President Donald Trump speaking to our very own Greg Kelly on Thursday night, right after he was booked for his fourth indictment this year alone. It's like every month seems like a different indictment. Well, this case also featured the first time that Trump was actually issued a mugshot, as he'll need to return to Georgia in the coming weeks for his arraignment. And joining us now to weigh in on all of this is advisor to former President Trump. There he is, the host of Dick Morris Democracy, and also the author of the great best-selling book, The Return, Trump's big 2024 comeback. He has another big one in the works, too, as well, coming up. Dick, I have a lot of questions about Biden in the polls. We're going to get to that in a moment. But first, what is your reaction to the fact that now it is a fourth indictment? He's got this mugshot out there. How do you see him using that? It's interesting. We've already seen all these, like all this attire out there, and also, T-shirts, flags. You've seen the mugs. And then also on the flip side, we have seen Biden also, it looks like, trying to campaign on it as well.
Well, the mugshot is going to be a photograph heard around the world, and everybody is going to see it. It'll be on T-shirts, mugshots. Coffee cups, mugs. It'll be a mugshot. It'll be very, very prominent and used all over the place. And I think that this is going to be a big, big deal. I think, though, the point is that as Trump gets indicted more and more often, he moves up in the polls. In McLaughlin's polling, he doubled his lead over Biden from 2 points to 4 points. And in certain key demographic groups like young people, there's been a major change taking place.
You know, you speak about young people. I want to go on the flip side, also talk about Biden. But here's another poll. This is where Trump overall is up by 8 points against President Biden. You can see it there. I mean, that's a biggie, 41 to 33. Dick, you also believe, as you're saying, that there seems to be a movement toward Trump. There is a big drop among voters ages at 30 and under, I believe, with Biden. Tell us more about that. Why the drop with Biden there?
Well, the economy. In 2020 election, Biden defeated Trump among voters under 30 years of age by 60 to 36. Now he's leading Trump by only 53 to 42, a drop of 13 points. In other words, Biden has gone down from 60 to 53, and Trump has gone up from 36 to 42. And the big reason is the economy. This is from McLaughlin's poll. He found that by 55 to 38, voters under 30 said the economy is getting worse, not better. And most importantly, 42% of the voters under 30 years of age, about the same as Trump's vote share, said they're struggling to keep up. So the economy is having a dramatic effect on these young people, because it's more than just a cyclical thing. They can't get married, they can't buy a car, they can't get their first job, they can't pay back their debts, and it's having a huge effect on them. And they are not buying that anything's getting better.
And also mortgage rates, of course, through the roof, so it's hard to buy a home. Also,
well, more than buy a home, many of them are on adjustable rate mortgages, which means that as the rates rise, their rates go up too, even as they live in the same house.
Yeah, through the roof, just as you're talking about, and maybe no end in sight on that. I want to get your take real quick, Dick. I haven't had a chance to talk with you since the debate this week. You know this stuff so well. What was your reaction about the debate? Is there anybody there who won the debate overall, the GOP primary?
My column on the debate was entitled "Send in the Clowns." And when I considered whether Trump should participate or not and suggested that he not, it was because I thought he would be criticized, that would be biased and all of that. I didn't realize the reason for him to stay away was that it was beneath his dignity, that to get in the middle of that catfight would be beneath the office of the presidency. But having seen the debate, I think that that the closer any candidate was to Trump, the better they did. Vivek Ramaswamy, who is the strongest pro-Trump opponent of Trump, he wants to defeat Trump, but he likes him, did the best. But Ramaswamy has serious problems that are going to stop him. He's come out for cuts in aid to Israel. He's come out for cuts in aid to Taiwan. And he's endorsed the idea that we shouldn't be in Ukraine.
Yep. And by the way, Dick, too, there was that exchange with Nikki Haley and him, too, where she was spotlighting that. Dick, unfortunately, got to go to a break. Thank you so much. I had to get your take because you're always the best at all that stuff.